Hi, I am now at the National Library for the Blind and Print Disabled, which in here you'll find the cupboards like this. This is actually the books for the blind in a CD form called the audiobooks. But today we're also going to meet a guy on ASEAN Talent who is also the Vice President of the Thailand Association for the Blind. He has met with a serious accident that caused him to lose his eyesight at a very young age. But his life doesn't end there. In the darkness, there is still a light at the end of the tunnel. We will go to talk to him on this episode of ASEAN Talent. With Kun torpong1 the Vice President of the Thailand Association of the Blind. สวัสดีค่ะคุณtorpong
สวัสดีครับ
What are you doing right now?
Yep. First of all, I'm working for Thailand Association of the Blind, as you say. I'm the first Vice President. And the second thing, I'm working for the telecommunication and broadcasting reform.
Also have worked for radio broadcasting before too, right?
Yep.
Was that like a long time ago? And
Yes, long time ago. Since I starting my work, maybe 10 years ago. And at that time, my program name is Voice of Thai Blind. Yeah, and inspire Thai blind people who are in the rural area. Give the information to them about the activity for education, for occupation, something like that.
so when you were doing in the radio business, what sort of events that reminded you of it?
I have one story I'm very impressed in that. One boy who was 17 years, who was blind. He was born until 17 years. He didn't go anywhere because his parents is not allow him to go anywhere. And he listened my program and he ran away from his home, come to me, come to my association, asking about what is a opportunity. He want to have a education. He want to have a occupation. He want to be independent. Yep.
Right. So he was born without the ability to see.
Yes.
But in your case, you were born with the ability to see.
Yes.
So before we go into the point
Yep.
of losing the ability to see, how were you brought up when you were young?
I think I'm maybe like a bad boy. No, just kidding. I'm an alert boy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm interested many things around me. Yeah, I like to fishing, camping, playing badminton, playing football, many things.
Turning back to the incident that changed
Yep.
your life forever, can I
Yep.
put it that way? Can you tell us about what happened?
My family is a middle class family, and my father worked for internal affairs ministry. My mother, she have a small own business, and then I have a chance to drive a car on that Saturday night in January 1992. Yeah, I drove the car at midnight because my friend asking me to help him. You know, I slept and I got an accident. The car glass damaged my eyes.
So at first, what challenges did you have to go through in your life?
That is the beginning of my blindness, and it's very difficult to think any things. I'm blank. I think I realize I still alive. I want to happy like in the past time. I set my mind what is my change in the future. I think it is a first point to change my life. Yep. And also my family very support me anything, but it's difficult to do many things together because they don't have understanding about the blind man. Yeah.
Could you tell us about what sort of understanding you were talking about? What kind of things?
I think it's a bit difficult to explain, but the first thing, love. Yeah, love is the first condition to change many things. And the second thing is adaptation.
So how was it hard for you to adapt your lifestyle after that, especially in terms of studying?
In the sighted people, if they want to get information, they use eyes, use ears, and touching, something like that. I don't have eyes. Yeah, I use my ears normally for get information. Actually, blind people use a braille book. Yep. But I'm 16 at the time. I cannot do like them. Yep. And then I use talking books, audio based. Yep. When I studying, I try to listening and understanding what the teacher say. You know, I studying in Rajapat college. The college set up my body to help each other. When the teacher give a practice, something like that, they write to me, I think for them, something like that.
Before we go on to your working career in that phase, we will cut to a short break and then we'll come back to talk to Kun Torpong more on about his life.
The first one is affordable because the computer and maybe iPhone is expensive.
Right.
Yep. The second thing is language barrier. Many Thai blind people cannot understanding in English, and normally Facebook and Twitter use English.